Well, good morning, everybody. Throat. No coffee yet. That's what I'm here to show you. Uh, I don't know if anybody drinks protein coffee, but I do. I've increased my calories because I was getting a little bit too lean, even for me. Still right at 10%, maybe 11. I still see a little vein down here. So I'm going to call it 10, even though it's probably 11 or 12. But percent body fat. But this is what I'm looking like this morning on Monday, June the 30th, right. So I'm getting ready to make my protein coffee, and it's so easy, it's so simple, and it tastes pretty good. I experimented with it and found out how good it tasted, so I decided to keep on drinking. Uh, and all it is my little blender here. It's a Hamilton Beach. If anybody wants to know the brand name, I don't promote any brands. I don't get paid by anybody. I'm retired. I don't work. Not that I've got all the money in the world, but I'm comfortable and I'm not greedy. There's so much greed in the world nowadays. Put this on there. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, but sometimes you got to go lefty to get it to go righty. Okay. And I'm going to do this over the sink because anytime you think you're going to make a mess, do it over the sink. It's a whole lot easier to clean up. Voila. No mess to clean up. Lid. There it is. And it tastes pretty good. Scoop of protein powder. I already heated up my coffee and put my sweetener in it, creamer, and this is my latte. Good. It's good. It's good stuff. Uh, I'm going to go ahead and get my breakfast started and show you what I eat for breakfast. I was 170 pounds this morning. I got down to 145.8, okay? And so I was going to add back some calories. I was doing 1,340 calories a day, and I did that for 2 weeks straight, every day. And I went from 150, about 155 down to 145.8. So, and I thought, well, I'm getting too lean, so I'm going to add back more calories. So I bumped my calories up to about 1,600, add 300 more calories. And I didn't want to gain any fat back, and I didn't want to get too flat. And I was getting flat because my low calories. Now I'm adding back, and my muscles are filling back up. My strength is coming back, and I'm doing great. I still get my 1 hour walk every day if I can. And today I'll get it in. I got it in pretty consistently for the past couple of weeks. So I'm doing okay. Now, my first breakfast of the morning is the oatmeal. I know people think that oatmeal is going to turn you into a horse or something. I don't know why. I guess horses eat oats. I guess they think human's going to turn into a horse. Okay. I like oatmeal. Okay. This is my setup. I always eat out of a bowl. So I'll get oatmeal. I put half a cup in the bowl. Put a little bit of butter on top of that. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. I like butter. I try not to avoid any kind of food. I like this weekend, but Saturday, okay, I had my bowl of oatmeal, and then I fixed for lunch, 12 o'clock, I fixed a big ribeye, big sweet potato, and I had 2 pieces of garlic bread with that. That was delicious. But then later on that night, I had a bowl of Jell-O for dessert. That's all I had Saturday. Now I'm back on my 1 cup of water in here. That nuke it for 2 minutes. And so I had Sunday, I went back to my regular meal, and I worked out Sunday. I've gotten to the point now I'll eat my oatmeal, and 2 hours before I go work out. I usually work out about 9 o'clock. So 2 hours before I work out, I'll also add in 100 grams of white rice. And I'll get it, and I'll put cinnamon on top of that, and squirt my fat-free pancake syrup over top of that. I like sweet stuff. I'm sorry, I got a sweet tooth. And that's what I'll do to this too. I'll do the same thing. I'll put some cinnamon on it and squirt in my sugar-free pancake syrup. Eventually, it all might kill me. Hopefully, a long time from now. But my blood sugar is good. It's like this morning, it's 95. My weight is staying good. I'm not gaining a lot of weight back. In fact, yesterday I was 148 pounds. This morning I'm 147 pounds. And that's after splurging for the weekend. Now, Monday through Friday, I'm going to try to keep my calories up to about 1,700. I might raise it up to 1,700. Who knows? That's why, another reason why I added in my protein coffee, because that's an extra 150 calories. Add some calories. Oatmeal's out. Next step, peanut butter. I love peanut butter. What's a life if you can't enjoy it? If you can't enjoy your life? Who wants to be miserable on a diet? Find a diet that you enjoy. Low calories, low carbs, low fat, high protein through the week that you enjoy. You'll stick to it. In fact, sometimes when I splurge, I'll get me some pasta. I got some more rotini pasta, and I'm going to have that next weekend and enjoy that. So, I mean, who wants to live a life constantly on a diet that you don't like. You can't stick to it if you don't enjoy it. Good scooping. Bunch of peanut butter. Sugar-free pancake syrup. I don't weigh anything. I just squirt it in there. Ain't a whole lot of calories right there at all. I know everything adds up too. All your calories add up. So I could guesstimate pretty much. And I know pretty much how many calories I've taken in because I've been doing this for a long time. So, enjoy your life. That's the whole purpose of your life, is to enjoy it. Yeah. Nice big bowl of oatmeal. Probably eat over here on the counter because I got my computer on my table. But sprinkle in some cinnamon. I eat standing up a lot. My table right there is a stand-up table, so I can stand. I got one stool. One stool, and I hardly ever sit on it. When I eat, I usually eat standing up. I enjoy eating. I don't make it a big part of my life. I'm not constantly thinking about food. Most of the time I'm sitting on my butt watching TV. It's hard to believe, but I can lose weight doing an hour a day of walking and spend a lot of time on my butt watching TV and eating like this, and I don't gain any weight. But I go to the gym. I make sure I take care of my skeletal muscles. That's primary. You got to take care of your skeletal muscles. You got to take care of those legs. I tell everybody, every video I make, take care of those legs. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, I hear a lot of people talk. They get so scientific in trying to improve or bring up their algorithms and YouTube. They'll come up with some weird stuff just to get clicks. I don't do that. I'm honest, straight. I'm one of you guys. I don't want to count calories all the time. I count calories as far as knowing what I eat. I count them one time. I know how many calories I'm eating, and it's all calculated. And I don't have to calculate it anymore. You eat the same thing every day. You don't have to calculate calories. And then, like myself, I knew I was 1,340 calories on the way I was eating, and I know I want to increase my weight a little bit. I don't want to get too skinny, and I don't want to get too fat, and I don't think there's any problem with that. But I watch myself, track myself mentally. I know how much energy I'm going to use, and throughout the week, the days and stuff. Like today, I don't work out. I don't need enough energy. So I'm not going to eat as much today as I will tomorrow. So this is how I track my weight. I don't track calories. When you get on the scale, you're weighing yourself as far as everything. Your fat, water, bones, muscle, and you want to lose weight. I say you want to lose weight. That's not really what you want to do. You want to lose fat. If your weight goes up and you're not gaining any fat, you're gaining muscle. So, and that's the whole goal of lifting weights and getting stronger. It's hard and get strength. I can get into strength and muscle, but I've seen some really, really, really skinny guys with a lot of natural strength. My brother had a lot of natural strength. He was strong as a bull, but he wasn't very big. He was shorter than I was, but he was strong. And my dad's the same way. He was only 5'9", but he weighed 230 pounds, and it wasn't all fat. Yeah, he always had a gut on him, but he had arms on him, huge arms, huge shoulders. And I watched him age, and he got into his 70s, and you could see his shoulder muscles. I mean, they were about that thick, You get really thick shoulders, and I see him dwindle, 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 dwindle. And he started getting sarcopenia in his 70s. He died at 84. My mom died about 84 also. So if I can extend my life past 84, I win. But I'm going to try as long as I can and stay fit and keep from getting into sarcopenia as you get old. I see a lot of guys, bicyclists, runners, joggers. I'm walking down the green belt here where I walk, and it's nice and warm. I'm walking without a shirt, and people pass me and just stare. Who is this old guy in such great shape, and all he does is walk? And they're out there running, and I just shake my head and I don't say anything. But you're running off carbs. You walk off fat, you run off carbs. And when you run off carbs, that makes you hungrier. So you're going to eat more. And your skeletal muscles are going to dwindle around. You're going to get sarcopenia when you get old. I see a lot of scrawny bicyclists out there. I mean, they're so skinny, no muscle tone at all. That's all the preaching I got. I'll let you guys go so I can go ahead and finish breakfast. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy your life. That's the whole purpose of a life. Thank you very much.